Your mother's sick. She have a cold or the flu or something like that? And he said, no, she's really sick. Well, what they weren't telling me is that my mom had been in the hospital for 21 days, and the doctor finally came out. I think it was said on the video, but the doctor finally came out and told my father Monday afternoon, right outside my mom's door, that my mom had metastatic cancer of the liver and that she had a few weeks to live. You know, this was around Christmas time in 1981, and I have 5 brothers and sisters, or there's 5 of us total, and, you know, we were about to all go home and have a fun time at Christmas. You know, we always got together, obviously, as a family, but it wasn't the Christmas that we were expecting. And sometimes life throws us a curve, we get something unexpected happens, but that's when you have to know that God is still on the throne, that nothing is a surprise to Him. And so it wasn't any kind of magic or anything, but we just gathered around in the den with my mom, and we prayed. We said, God, you made my mom's body. There's nothing too hard for you. So we're asking you to heal my mother. Well, that was back in 1981, and here we are, 2019. My mom's still alive, healthy as well. But when I saw my mom that day when I came home from college, she was as yellow as can be. There was no treatment they could give her, so they just, basically sent her home. She was as yellow as can be. She weighed 89 pounds. She looked, I couldn't believe that was my mom. Almost didn't recognize her. But a couple things my mom did during that journey of faith, and she didn't get healed overnight. She fought the good fight of faith. My mom, she never went back to bed other than at normal times. In other words, she didn't sit around depressed and defeated. She did what she could to get well, to take steps of faith. And one thing she did is, my mom had put pictures of herself up all over the house from a time when she was healthy. I walked in and I saw her wedding pictures on the refrigerator, and there was a picture of her riding a horse when we were in Montana on our bathroom mirror, all over the house. I was 18. I thought, what are all these pictures doing up? But you know what my mom was doing? She was creating a new image on the inside. When she looked in the mirror, she saw death staring back at her. But when she looked at those pictures, she saw herself the way she wanted to be. It's a spiritual principle. If you can conceive it on the inside, then God can bring it to pass on the outside. But you will never rise any higher than the way you see yourself. When you close your eyes, or just through your eyes of faith, you need to see yourself healthy and whole. See your children all serving God, fulfilling their destiny. Maybe you're struggling with an addiction. You need to see yourself free. See yourself out of debt. See yourself being a blessing to others. Get that on the inside. That's your faith at work. That's where you're saying, God, I believe that you can bring it to pass. And so my mom fought the good fight of faith. I think about even what Abraham did. One time he wasn't in a real good place. God told him, Abraham, look up from where you are. For all the land that you can see, I will give it to you. Maybe tonight you need to look up from where you are. It's easy to look down with, I got this problem at work, or my back's been hurting, I got this bad medical report, my finances don't look good. As long as we're looking down, we're going to be limited. God is saying, look up from where you are. When you start seeing yourself rising higher and start looking at the great creator of the universe, let me tell you, when you believe, all things are possible. God didn't say you have to figure it out. He didn't say if you can make it work in paper. He just simply said, if you will believe. I'm asking you to be a believer and not a doubter. Even when it looks impossible, let me tell you, our God can do the impossible. You may not see a way, but He has a way. He did it for my family. He can do it for yours. I want you to be my mom tonight. 30-something years later.
Thank you, Father, that you're still doing miracles today. Thank you. Please receive it. I see myself, Joel, not spilling hot tea all down the front of my blouse 5 minutes before I have to come on. So if you see stains on my blouse, remember, I was clean when I came. Things have changed since I've been here the last 5 or 10 minutes. Listen, I want to just tell you that whatever you need from God, remember, He doesn't change. He never changes. We change, people change, things change, climates change, but Jesus never changes. And He wants His children to be well. He wants His children to be healthy. He wants us to have the desires of our hearts. He doesn't want homeless people. He wants people that are healthy and happy, and He will give us the delights of our heart. So I want you to just be encouraged that whatever you need from God, just find it in the Bible, a place where it's written. That's what I did. I found a place, I found so many scriptures. I read them every day of the world, and I will continue to read them until I go to heaven because they are my life. Sometimes that's all you have to depend on. Doctors are wonderful. They do what they can do. They know the facts, but we know the answer that Jesus has for us. That He will never, ever leave us nor forsake us. So I want to encourage you. Let me tell you some things I did. Joel's already talked about forgiving others. That's the main thing. I'm telling you, forgive people if you have something against them. Did you know that it hurts you inside if you have something against them? It doesn't hurt them. It may hurt them. But if you will forgive them, that would just make you feel good inside. And then you won't harbor that poison in your body. And then go help other people. You know, God's given me people that are sick, and I even go to restaurants and people come and say, Miss Dodie, we pray. You know, some of them are Muslims, some of them don't believe in God, but they believe that God is a prayer answering God. So just do what you can. Help them. If you can't get out, you say, Miss Dodie, I'm not able to get out, then go and pick up the phone and call them saying, I'm praying for you today. Give people an encouraging word. You don't know what it means to them. You don't know what it means to me as an 85-year-old for somebody to say, Miss Dodie, you look nice tonight. You just don't know what that means. So just encourage people. Words can make people or break them. And just do everything you can. Find a place where it's written. Encourage people, pray for them, and then believe God. And just keep on believing. Keep on hoping on in faith. Do you know He will never let you down? And I'm so glad about that. Because here I am, going on 86 years old, and I have all these wonderful children, and I have a ministry, and my ministry is to pray for people. And that's your ministry too. So keep on helping people, and keep on believing God, and believe that what you need, God will help you with it. And listen, let me tell you something. If you have loved ones that aren't serving God, I heard somebody say this the other day, and it touched my heart. If they're not serving God, and all you have to do is say, I'm praying for you. Jesus misses you. Isn't that good? When your children are gone from you, do you miss them? Just say, Jesus misses you. And you know what? No. Cause them to wake up, and maybe they'll start serving God because you said, Jesus misses you. Be blessed.
Every night, move to Houston